Nice. Got a dislike already. Must be doing something right. What's going on, boys? Man, your boy is all out of fucking sorts today. Had a long weekend. Had to go help my mom this weekend. Had to help her with a little side job. Did some manual labor for the first time, and other than yard work, it's been the first time I've done any like hard manual labor in over a year, and I was feeling it. Yeah. So, but I helped my mom do the side job. I felt good about that. It had been a project that she has been trying to take care of for a while, and the people that she is working for pay well, and I was compensated well, but it was a long drive, longer than 3 hours, and then I had to work. It's hot as shit, and then turn right back around, drive back. So I'm a little worn out. I'm a little out of sorts, but I'm here. And I hope y'all are having a good fucking Monday, man. It is Monday, 5:40 on the Eastern Seaboard. The date is May 24th. The year is 2021. And we are talking about what happened at UFC Vegas 27. This is just my 2 cents. I hope y'all are doing well. I don't know what that is. It's some, what's up though, General? Shout out to the General in the building. That's something that StreamYard is not displaying me. What's up, Cage? Shout out to Cage My IQ. Says kick ass, a little busy at the moment, but popping on now to show some love. I appreciate that. Much love to you, my friend. Make sure y'all check out Cage My IQ on YouTube, Cage IQ on Twitter if you need him. What's up, gangster? Gangster. What's up, Noah? And here we go. Fucking finally, right? Man, I'm bad about it, boys. You already know, though, man. I'm a non-punctual, always late, fucking skeevy stoner, man. I apologize. Gangster saying what's up to everybody. Man, it's just showing me like these like little codes for the emojis that fucking StreamYard won't display. But whatever. Hailing from Death Valley, standing at 6'10", The Undertaker. Yeah, man. He fucking did it, man. Hey, Dvorak, that's Dvorak, right? The Undertaker, he's a bad motherfucker, man. Seeing how long until your iPhone goes into restricted mode. Yeah, that's so weird, man. I'm sorry if you're still dealing with that, bro. That's fucking weird as shit. Noah says Olberg versus Jordan Wright is the fight to make. That's a good fight, man. Jordan Wright looked great in that last fight, dude. I picked Jamie Pickett to win. I don't think like Jamie Pickett isn't a great fighter, but I've seen some people just like dogging the shit out of him now and like not giving Wright any credit. And it's like, yeah, like Jamie Pickett isn't that great, but like I think it is Jordan Wright being a little bit better than people were giving him credit for. Sorry, I'm just trying to go through the comments here. Yes, he is a savage. He is, man. He's a nice kid. He's like he's kind of a, I don't know, man. He's kind of just a fucking dorky rich kid from the suburbs, and he's nice though. He's a nice, respectful martial artist. I tell you what though, man, he does have a little fucking dog in him. When he hurts his opponent, he's definitely got some killer instinct, man. No, says I don't know about savage. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, what Gangster said. If he smells blood, he'll go for it. Probably not on this stream. So a little preview, boys. Shout out to the 3 people now joining me in the building. I've been kind of dropping little hints here and there about Mr. Arkansas's Mecha competition. Shout out to the Rabid Dog. Season 4 is coming up, boys. And I haven't done it just yet. But on Wednesday, it is going to be a straight up motherfucking season 4 mecha hype stream, boys. So be on the fucking lookout for that. Yeah, finally. Both. All those things are true. Spike Carlisle got cut. You never know. Yeah, I mean, that's true. He was an entertaining fighter, and 2 close losses. Rock and roll, General. How are you, my friend? Hope everyone's doing well, man. 4 people in the building. Got a little get together. It's a get together now, boys. It's a small gathering now. Fuck y'all doing, man? Hope y'all had a good weekend. I had a pretty good weekend. Like I said, made a little bit of money. Was able to help my mi madre out with this this job that's been hanging over her head. And I got to see my brother and my niece. That was really nice. Haven't seen them in a while, man. My niece she is growing like a fucking weed, man. It's crazy. They say all that fucking shit, man. I heard all that cliche shit. I grow up fast, don't they? Before you know it, they're, you know, all that shit. But they do, man. They really do, especially when they're just young like that, dude. Like year by year, it's crazy, crazy. But yeah, it was really nice to see them. Yeah, I had a pretty good weekend. Hope y'all had a good weekend. But now it is the time to talk about motherfucking UFC Vegas 27. Let me pull up the chat here. Big Moise. Moise, how do I... Hold on, man. Well, Noah, I'll tell you what. I'll just make... I know this is a temporary thing for you. Alex, that's the real you, right? I know you have a couple different accounts. I just want to make sure that was you because I can wrench that one up too if you want me to. If you just give me the confirmation. But I don't know why Moy's audio doesn't have a wrench. But that does sound like a that is consistent with Moy's audio. Okay. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. Hold on. Because off that Haney and Perp, I'm pretty sure I blocked you because I can't see you in the YouTube chat. But you're showing up in the StreamYard chat, and I'm just wondering why that is. But no, you would not. Big Moise in the motherfucking chat. He said I had the shingles on my Peter. Heroin frog! Oh my god, that shit cracked me the fuck up, boys. Ark's last stream where he fucking demolished KCOH, that shit was fucking hysterical. Like that was Saturday night, so I did not make it for that one. I definitely passed the fuck out. But I caught the replay and I was in tears, dude. I was listening to it on Sunday morning, man, and I was just fucking crying laughing. So funny. But yes, what is up, Moise? Moise had him a big old weekend. Old Sheriff Moise cashing in, boys. That fucking rhymed. Well, I've been teasing it. Let's just fucking talk about it, man. Let's talk about UFC Vegas 27. Man, I got some fucking... I haven't had this shit in a while. I know this strain has been around for a while. So it's not like... It's probably what the kids would call big mids now. But it's still one of my favorite strains, man. And I love the way it makes me feel. I got some fucking Gorilla Glue number 4, man. It's just so fucking proper. It was a good crop of it too, man. Grown, trimmed, and cured really, really immaculately. But yeah. Okay, let me pull up this fight card here. But yeah, Wednesday, boys, be on the lookout. My first official Mecha Hype stream. Shout out to Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to the Mecha competitors. If anybody, I need to, well, never mind. I'll get to that later. Okay, here we go. Now, as far as my predictions on this card, I did pretty well. I've definitely had way worse cards. I got all my picks right on the prelims, perfect on the prelims. Main card, not so much. I kind of got fucked up on the main card, but I will go through it. I will eat the crow where I need to. And we'll just talk about UFC Vegas 27. And yeah, I probably won't. I might get into the next week's card. Maybe we'll just see how it goes, though. We'll see how it goes, man. So yes, let me go through these fights one by one. And yes, some of them I haven't watched more than once. And to tell you the truth, some of them I didn't get to watch at all. Like I said, I was hanging out with my brother and my niece, so I didn't want to be on my phone the whole fucking time. And I have shitty service out there anyway. It's not really like out in the sticks necessarily, but it is kind of like outside of the city. So the reception gets spotty in areas. But yeah, I didn't get to watch all the fights. Just seen highlights, and then some of them I did get to watch in their entirety. I saw most of the main card. I'll say that. But okay. The first fight, this fight, there were some fights that I just got fucking spot on, man. Like it would just like I did have some really fucking good reads on this card. There were some that I was dead fucking wrong on. And yeah, man, I definitely have to eat some crow, but this is a fight where I gotta fucking pat myself on the back because I fucking called this one to a T. Damir's Magulov defeats Rafael Alves by unanimous decision, and it pretty much went exactly how I thought it would. Like is Magulov? I think I saw like I saw the third round. I think I saw the third round of this fight. But I did watch the highlights. I did go through the play-by-play like summaries to like kind of see what happened. But from what I saw, particularly in the stand-up, because like I said, I thought what would make the difference is Magulov's activity, and it absolutely did, man. When they were standing there, Magulov was the one working. Alves was waiting on him. Magulov was outstriking him. He was landing like a lot of right hands, and yeah, he looked really fucking good in that fight. And I need to go back and rewatch it to give a better assessment of it. But dude, what I saw, it was pretty much what I thought it would be. So yeah, Magulov took care of business. I'm interested to see what's next for him, man. I want to see him against somebody like Alves isn't a bad fighter, but like he's so inactive in the rounds. You know what I'm saying? He has a lot of power. He has good jiu-jitsu, but like I knew Magulov was going to out-grapple him, and I knew that he was going to outstrike him with volume. And Damir's tough too, man. Alves cracks, and Damier was able to handle business, man. He handled business like a motherfucker. Off that Henny and Perp said, he said, you ain't block me, I don't think. I don't know. I can't remember. Prelims was as expected around here. Fatter Ass Theory and Font saved me on main. Edmund, Algeo, and Tafa. My lock shit the bed. Well, I had Algeo and Tafa myself, and I definitely have to eat crow on that, man. Definitely, because I was pretty fucking dismissive of their opponents, and that constantly bites me in the ass, man. there's always at least seems to be at least one fight that I just dial it in. They're like, nah, dude, I know this guy's better. He's gonna beat this other Barrage. It's a fucking rat, dude, and it just doesn't work out like that. It always fucking happens, man. The sorry I'm late crew. Well, you came to the right place, my friend, because my fucking non-punctual ass was nowhere near starting at 5 o'clock. But okay, I'm glad you're here. Hold on. Hold the fucking phone. Fucking Mystic Tommy in the building. Mystic Tommy, Paul. I got something for you, buddy. I got something for you, my friend. Give me 1 second here. Shout out to my dude, motherfucking Tommy Egan. I now dub you an official member of the motherfucking 2 Cents Wrench Squad. Here comes the Magic Lightning Bolt. Motherfucking Shazam. There you go. Modded up, my friend. And I'll go ahead and what is it? I'll go ahead and just lay down the rules I have for my moderators or the protocols or whatever. If I give you a wrench, it's because I'm entrusting you to moderate my channel. And what I mean by that is I trust your judgment. So you don't need to ask me like, 2 cents, is it okay if I block this person? Is it okay if I time out this person? But like, no, like I trust you implicitly. And if it's a problem with something, if someone like, if it's in friendly fire, if someone feels they were unfairly fucking wrench smacked, then they can DM me or whatever, and we can deal with it. But I'm not going to go behind you and micromanage your wrench activities. You have the wrench, weapons free, fire at will. If somebody fucking says something slick, says something you don't like, even just fucking, they look at you the wrong way, and you just feel like fucking going oops upside their head. Do that shit. So there you go, my friend. There's some other people I need to wrench up too, man. So if you, I'm gonna go through and I'm gonna give out some more wrenches, but I want to make sure to give this man one on air so that everybody knows. Look, this is Mystic Tommy here, boys. He's this gentleman's starting to develop quite a reputation around here, especially recently for feeding your boy Crow in main events. So yeah, he has the power to see into the future. Centuries into the future. What y'all know about that fucking Sword in the Stone, man? What y'all know about that Merlin from Sword in the Stone? Dude, if you want to, that movie still holds up. If you want a couple laughs, get real stoned, get really fucking super high, and put on Disney's Sword in the Stone, man. You will laugh your fucking ass off. But yeah, man. Shout out to Tommy. God damn. I must have done something wrong. Old lady wasn't happy about that. I'm sure I'll hear about it later. Has nothing to do with any of y'all, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah. I'm not quite at the main event, but yeah, if you're gonna stick around for a little bit, I'll go through one by one. If Tommy, if you got a rock and roll, just let me know, and I will feast on the Crow appropriately, because you called it, dude. You're right again. Font looked great, man. He looked fucking great. No sweat. Where is old Banjo? Where's my dude Banjo? No, you, bro. It's a goddamn chivalrous friend of mine. What does he fucking say? This is Phil, a.k.a. Steve. It's a goddamn chivalrous friend of mine. Well, he didn't do nothing. I'm the cheetah. Man, I'm so mad they canceled that show, man. I used to fucking love Kroll Show. My name is Robert Bruja, a.k.a. Bobby Bottle Service, a.k.a. Bottle Service. But yeah, so I do need to, I'm pretty sure that's Moy's audio, dude. I'm pretty sure that's Moy's audio. But for some reason, some of the comments aren't showing up. But whatever, man. Whatever. YouTube's fucking weird sometimes. Anyway, let's let me focus. Let me refocus here. Let me get my fucking ADD self back on track here. Okay, where were we? Okay, what the fuck did I? Okay. Dude, they don't even have. They have like half fights missing on the fucking Google's, man, whatever. Okay, anyway, moving on. David Dvorak. Mollywops Juan Camilo Ronderos in the first round. I called the first round stoppage, but I thought it would be a TKO. But Dvorak gets a submission. I can't. Do y'all remember what kind of submission it was? Oh, did he get the? That was the one arm submission, wasn't it? Didn't he get the fucking one arm submission? The like one arm rear naked choke. Is that maybe that's why I couldn't remember, man? I was thinking that was somebody else, but nah, man. Yeah, there were two. Yeah, it was the one arm rear naked choke. That was fucking nasty, dude. Dude, Dvorak is a problem, man. Because yeah, Juan Camilo was trying to like keep him from getting his other arm in place to lock this submission in, but he had it under his neck so deep that it didn't matter. That was nasty. That was really fucking crazy. Sa, dude. What's going on, man? He says, bruh. Oh, God, what did I do now? That didn't sound good. What's going on, King? How are you, my friend? King Need Gore on YouTube if you need him. That is the Horror King. Oh, okay, he said, bruh. Did y'all see that picture of Ellen? Whoa. Okay. Now I see. Okay, now I get the context. Man. Yeah. That's wild as fuck. No comment or I'll probably get canceled. But that's wild. Yeah, man. Dude, Ellen Page was on Trailer Park Boys, man. Those of you that watch Trailer Park Boys obviously know that, but yeah, she was in Inception too. That's my favorite Nolan movie. Yeah, okay. Back to the fights. That's crazy though, dude. Shout out to King Need Gore. You can find him on YouTube. You can find him on Twitter. What is it? Official Need Gore on Twitter? I can't remember, man. I can't fucking remember. Fuck yeah, sounds like some horror, dude. Yeah. Was it a horror show, King? Did it live up to your horror standards? Watched 28 Weeks last night. That's the sequel, right? 28 Weeks Later or 28 Weeks like the Sandra Bullock movie? He says doing well, writing bars, not to change the subject, but he posted a shirtless. Oh my God. Sweet fucking Lord above. Hashtag 2021, boys. It's a whole new world. Anyways, yeah, but what's up, King, man? I hope you're doing good, dude. I hope you're doing good, man. I still need to watch Possessor, dude. I want to watch Possessor. But yeah, okay, Joshua Coolabout. This is a fight that I did not get to see, so I'm not going to talk too much about it. Joshua Coolabout defeats Shai Yall by unanimous decision. Like I said, I didn't see. Let me look at the stats. So it looks like he outstruck him. He did not get any takedowns. I actually thought that Coolabout would be able to use some grappling in that, but Shai Yall looks like he went for fucking 14 and only got 2 of them. But yeah, he outstruck him in significant and total strikes. But yeah, I picked Coolabout, so I got that one right. But you know, I can't really like speak too much on that one. Now, I did not see this fight. I was chilling with the fan bam at this point, but I did call this motherfucker. This was the one that I got completely right on Tapology. I got the correct winner. I got the correct method of victory, and I called the fucking round. Bruno Silva chins Victor Rodriguez. The Bang Muay Thai product, Victor Rodriguez, in the first round with a ridiculous overhand right, man. There was so much fucking stank on that punch. Like, it slumped your boy Victor Rodriguez. Like, couldn't keep himself up. Like, just dove into the fucking canvas, man. It was nasty. Yeah. Like, you see some knockdowns where the guy just drops, and you see somewhere just like it moves them to like a different part of the, like that one just like it sent him the other direction. He just dove into the fucking canvas, man. It was gnarly. Fucking awesome knockout. I fucking love Bruno Silva, man. I picked him the last fight, and I think he was an underdog in the last fight. I think he might have been he was a favorite in this one, but dude, yeah, I seen this one coming about a country mile away, boys. And yeah, he smoked that motherfucker. But shout out to Victor Rodriguez. You know, Bruno Silva is a motherfucker, so no shame in getting smoked by him, but smoked he got for sure. So yeah, big shout out to Bruno Silva. Your boy's a problem. Your boy's a flyweight problem. And I'll tell you what, man, flyweight is starting to heat up, boys. It's starting to heat up. David Dvorak, Bruno Silva. Shout out to my dude Jack Attack MMA. Jack's boy Askar Askarov. You know what I'm saying? They can come for my dude. They can come for the fucking God of War if they want to. Mini Blanca is waiting for all you motherfuckers. He got smoked for all you motherfuckers, just so y'all know. But yeah, shout out to both of them, man. David Dvorak and Bruno Silva. He's a problem. Now, another fight that I did not see. So I'm not even going to try and front like I fucking can break it down. Court Mcgee defeats Claudio Silva by unanimous decision. I think I picked Mcgee by decision too, so I got that one right. Yeah, Court Mcgee, like Claudio Silva, he's kind of a fraud, dude, honestly. Like, I'm not going to say he's a total, like, shitty fighter, but he's just not what, like, he's living off that, like, Leon Edwards split from a while ago, and it's just not aging very well. I mean, it ages well in the sense that Leon Edwards looks great now, but it kind of, like, it almost aged a little too well, where it was like it gave people a false sense of Claudio Silva's abilities, if that I think is a better way to put it. And Court Mcgee, yeah, he's tough, but everybody knows Court Mcgee is just that tough journeyman. He ain't no fucking world beater. He's just, that kind of tough guy that keeps hanging around. Like I said, I didn't think he'd get submitted. He's never been submitted. And I don't think he's been stopped that many times either. I think he might have been stopped one time. But Court Mcgee is definitely a tough dude, definitely a little bit better than what he gets credit for. And like I said, I think Claudio Silva is a little bit of a fraud. So like I said, what I mean by that is he's not a fucking jobber per se, but he's a little bit of smoke and mirrors. Like, he's not quite as good as he's being made out, as his record might look on paper anyway. Now, moving on. I'm perfect so far with picks. This was no exception. So yeah, fucking 6-0 in the prelims. Big Ben Rothwell defeats Chris Barnett by submission. Look, like, it was an entertaining fight, man. They definitely, like, Chris Barnett, man, like, if he just, that's the thing though, man. It's like, if he's gonna cut he's gonna have to lose a lot of weight, man. A lot, but he's so short for heavyweight. And man, he was done. His cardio, like, Ben Rothwell is not exactly what you would call Mr. Footwork, Mr. Mobility. Now, he moves kind of like he's kind of like awkwardly, I'm not gonna say agile, but like I don't know, man. It's just he's never been Mr. Agility. He's never been Mr. Agility, and I just don't know what to make of Chris Barnett. Like it's just yeah, he has a good personality. Like he definitely went out there and tried. He definitely went out there and tried to knock Rothwell out, and I gotta give him credit for that. But like he's just he's so big for being such a short guy, and like he's not going to be able to keep the cardio's not going to be there. And like, man, if you're like gassing out and almost getting knocked out by Rothwell, Bubba, you ain't going to make it. Like, not with this new breed of heavyweight, man, because they're faster. They're just, I don't know, man. But yeah, shout out to Ben Rothwell. He got it done. I said if he loses to this dude, he needs to hang him up, but he got it done. He doubled the output of Chris Barnett. And yeah, submitted him in the second round. Almost knocked him out. So yeah, shout out to Big Ben. I'm sorry. No, I'm not gonna shame you. I don't like shaming people for picks at all, man, because I make some really, really fucking stupid picks. So I'm not even gonna fucking do that. I'm not even gonna do that. Shame anybody for picking Chris Barnett. I've made worse picks. And he did go for it, man. He did at least try. He didn't like totally shell up. He went out there and tried to get the knockout, you know. But it's just, I was gonna say maybe he could, you know, he'd be better suited at 205, but it's like he would have to like that's a total like almost a total lifestyle change, honestly. Like I know he's a fighter and shit, but dude, if that's how you've been fighting your whole pro career at heavyweight, like, dude, you're gonna have to like change your shit up. Like you have to change your like definitely change your diet up, definitely change your training. Like you have to have a lot more cardio, dude. And then how are you going to deal with you know, I don't know, man. I don't know what to make of Chris Barnett, but yeah, shout out to him for you know giving it an effort at least. But yeah, good win for Big Ben. And you know what? It's 6 in a row. Shit, let's make it 7 in a row, boys. I did not get to see this fight when it aired live, but I did just get through watching it. So this is one that's kind of fresh in my mind. Jack Hermanson. Oh, shit, boys. I look up, we got 10 people in the fucking build, man. What's going on? What's up, Mac? Shout out to Smack by the Mac on YouTube. Mac says Barnett made his debut on short notice. He just needs to find his footing, that's all. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, and short notice for a big guy like that, fair enough. Yes, indeed. Hey, yeah, follow my dude Tommy on Twitter, man. Follow him on Twitter. It's T Egan 98 at T Egan 98 on Twitter. Yeah, Tommy is he's one of the realest motherfuckers on this here YouTube / Twitter anything. You know what I'm saying? He's a real fucking dude. There's a lot of fucking phony baloney, fake ass, fucking little ass boy, you gonna hear this and feel me, smiling in my face, but you really want to kill me type motherfuckers online. But he's a real one, man. And he's a fucking cool dude. On Twitter, man, he's entertaining, he's funny as shit. Yeah, give him a follow, man. If you're on MMA Twitter, that's a fucking good dude to follow for sure. Yes, indeed. There you go. Right there. I'll leave that up for a little bit so y'all can check it out. But yeah, what's going on, Mac? How's everything down there in Texas? Shit, man, how's everything down there in Texas? What was I gonna say? Yeah, dude. Shout out to the 9 people in the building. But yeah, Jack Hermanson versus Edmund Shabazian. Now, this fight, my breakdown of this fight was kind of spot on. Because I did think there was a possibility that Jack Hermanson could get knocked out. Edmund Shabazian definitely outstruck him in the first round. Definitely won the first round. And watching it back, I can see if you had picked Edmund Shabazian and you see the first round of that fight, it's kind of like if you pick Michael. If it was like it's kind of like your boy picking Michael Chandler. It's like, oh yeah, okay, here we go. This is what I was thinking. But oh shit, no. That's what happened. Like he won the first round. Now Hermanson was able to punch his way into the clinch and get the takedown off of that in the second round. And then in the third, I can't remember how he got the takedown in the third round exactly, and credit to the second round was kind of close. Hermanson did have Edmond down for about 4 minutes of the second round, and then Shabazian was able to, he swept him, right? And got back to his feet. But I did give Hermanson, I thought he edged the second round out because he did land some good ground and pound. And I was saying, shout out to my dude Rogue Strummer. I was when I was talking with him about it, and I said, yeah, like I think that Hermanson's like greatest strength is his ground and pound and his top control. And man, and credit to Edmond for being able to get back to his feet in a second, because like I said, Hermanson gets on top of you, you ain't gonna like it. And he's able to generate just like weird power in like tight spaces, like just those little short hammer fists. They look like they have fucking something on them, man. Like, and dude, if you let him posture up and like drop elbows or drop punches from the top position, man, they got some fucking pepper on them. So yeah, I gave him the second. In the third round, tell you what, man, if he had about 10 or 15 more seconds, it would have been just like Derek Brunson. It would have been just like Derek Brunson. Hermanson got full mount, and it was going to be over very quickly after that. And I really, look, that was a 10-8. I'm sorry. Like, if that's not a 10-8, you fucking tell me what is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, more than that, and it's like you're looking at a 10-7. Like that, like he was a fucking cutting hair from stopping the fight. That was definitely a 10-8. So, yeah. And honestly, like, yeah, I don't really see I can give Evan the second round, even though it was a close round. Kind of how I look at it. But, yeah. Yeah, big shout out to the motherfucking general, dude. Said Edmond just gasses out so fast. The first he looked good. Second was close. Third, he got 10-8'd. Yeah. Yeah, that's kind of how I see it, too. Shout out to the fucking 10 people in the building. Yeah, he has. That's a good shout, Mac. He sure has, man. He landed a couple. Like, he's not a great striker, but he's not terrible either. He's definitely been working on it. Like, he landed an uppercut. That's how he got into the clinch. That's how he was able to close the distance and push Edmond against the cage, was he threw this like 3-punch combo in the second round. That's how he got the first takedown. And yeah, he's working on it. He's definitely working on striking. But he's been testing it, and I mean, that's the thing with Hermanson. Like, if you're able to stuff the takedowns and you're a good striker, like you can kind of bust Jack up. And Edmond is a good striker, and he did kind of bust Jack up. He landed a lot of right hands. But yeah, he gassed out. He did gas out for sure. And he's got to leave Tarverdian. Like, I don't know if he ever will, because like, dude, the Armenian community is so fucking tight knit. I mean, they are thick as thieves with each other, dude. And rightfully so, man. But like, the point is, that loyalty, man, like, he's known Edmond for so long. It's probably like a father figure to him, honestly. Like, as weird as that sounds. So I just don't know if he ever will, but he definitely fucking needs to, man. He ain't gonna never. Being with Edmond Tarverdian is never going to make you a good wrestler. It's never going to improve your takedown defense. Like, I mean, people are saying the most logical move is AKA, and definitely, like, absolutely, that stands to reason. It's right there in California. You know, it's just probably right there. But I don't know exactly where he is. I think it's in San Jose. I don't know fucking Los Angeles area geography or SoCal geography very well. I know that San Diego is a little bit south of Los Angeles. That's about all I know. But yeah, he needs to, man. But he probably won't. But okay, so now here's the thing with Hermanson though. Hermanson's in a weird spot, and I don't want to spend too much time talking about it, but he's kind of in a weird spot, man. So there are definitely some fights to make for him. I'm curious to know who y'all would like to see him fight next. I'm definitely curious to know what my dude Jack Attack thinks about that. Jack Attack is a really astute fellow at thinking about future matchups, pondering future matchups. So yeah, shout out to Jack Attack wherever he is. Yeah, exactly. And about like I said, about 10 more seconds of the fight over. Because he, man, when he opens up, dude, whew, Lord of mercy. Edmund, the coach, yeah, exactly. He's a good. I mean, dude, Edmund Tarverdian is a good boxing coach. He is. He's not a bad boxing coach at all. Ronda's not a good boxer, but Edmund Tarverdian is not a bad boxing coach. He's really not. But yeah, for MMA, yeah, I mean, and that's the thing, dude. He could even like, I just don't know what kind of hold if Tarverdian has a hold on him necessarily. I just don't know. Like, could he still like train boxing with him and be like, look, I'm gonna cross train over at AKA for my fucking wrestling? Like, do you think Tarverdian would be like, oh, you're like, you're abandoning me or you're betraying me? I just don't know if I don't know if he would be like that or not. He might be totally cool with it, but that's if I'm Evan Shabazian, that's what I'm doing. I'm like, hey, can I still want to train striking with you? But the wrestling at AKA is it's pretty okay, dude. You can do a lot worse with wrestling than AKA. For sure. There he is. Oh shit, there Jack, your fucking ears must have been burning, homie. What's going on? Jack said he was lurking for a few minutes eating. That's all good, Jackie boy. How you doing, my friend? How are you doing, man? Brunson fighting Till. That's a good fight, man. Jack says Shabazian maybe versus Carl Roberson. Yeah. I thought I was thinking Julian Robert. Why would you think that 2 cents? You fucking idiot. Yeah, Carl Roberson maybe 2 cents. You fucking nitwit. Shabazian versus Carl Roberson. Yeah, no, I like that. I do like that. And yeah, hey, and because Roberson is a good kickboxer, and Shabazian is a good boxer with some Shotokan karate though. He have a nice moashigiri. Him versus Till Brunson either way. That's not bad. Alex saying, what's up? Jack says, yes, sir. Yes, indeed. Anytime, man. Jack Attack MMA. Much like Tommy Egan, Jack Attack, Alex, Noah, all these guys, man. They're fucking real ones, dude. Jack Attack is a real one for sure. So yeah, shout out to you, man. Northern England's finest in the building. Yeah, hope you got a good weekend, Jack. I did pretty good with my picks. I do have to eat some crow though, man. And my dude Tommy is I know he's waiting patiently to hear me chomp on this shit. So yeah, let me try and get through these next couple as quick as I can. Okay, your boy got his first taste of crow in the next fight. Ricardo Ramos defeats Bill Algeo by unanimous decision, I believe. I did not see this fight, so there's not much I can say about it. I was wrong. I'll say that. Now, it looks like Ricardo Ramos got outstruck, but it looks like he got takedowns and probably a lot of control and a submission attempt. I'm assuming that's how it went down. I have no idea though, man. Did he hurt Algeo at any point? Dude, I haven't seen that fight at all. But I know I was wrong. I know I was fucking wrong. I was on Algeo, kind of dismissive of Ricardo Ramos. Didn't really do my homework on that one at all. Paid for that one with a nice big taste of crow. Yeah, your boy was definitely feeling himself. Your boy was definitely riding high on that undefeated prelim streak. But it was I was about to come crashing down to earth, and this was the start of it. Oh, excuse me. Man, you ever think you're gonna have a good burp and then it's like I don't know. fucking acidy, like you almost throw up in your mouth burp. You ever have those? Anyway, yeah, that was disgusting. Now moving on, Felicia Spencer gets whooped up pretty good by Norma Dumont. And actually taken down and kind of out grappled by Norma Dumont. Yeah, Big Booty Judy got it done, man. And yeah, I'm not mad about that at all, man. I love seeing me some Big Booty Judy. Norma Dumont, my goodness. That fucking tater is so plump. It's ridiculous. But yeah, shout out to her. Noah's bigger ass theory came to fruition. There is that bigger ass, man. That bigger ass theory is starting to hold a little bit of water, Bubba. It's starting to hold a little water, Bubba. I mean, fuck. I mean, yeah, Carla has a little bit bigger booty than Yan. It's not like a big booty, but it's bigger than Yan. But yeah, so hey, maybe there is something to that. I think there might be a little something to that, and I'm not mad about it. I'm not mad about it. Now, here, where are we? Okay, now this is where I started. My brother and niece had left at this point, and I was able to just watch these fights uninterrupted. Jared Bandera defeats Justin Tafa by unanimous decision. And yeah, it was 30-27 Bandera. Tafa, man, I'm kind of jumping ahead, but dude, he needs to take a page out of Rob Font's book. There are a lot of fucking fighters that need to take a page out of fucking Rob Font's book. For real, man. And y'all probably know what I'm talking about, but dude, like Bandera outstruck him like a motherfucker, dude. He put combinations together. He threw low kicks. He worked behind the fucking jab. Outstruck Tafa 2-1, basically. Had him hurt a couple times. Like, Tafa's tough, but dude, like, he's so inactive, and he can't spell the word jab, man. Not because he's stupid, it's just because he's not disciplined with his fucking, like, with the fundamental boxing, man. That's the first punch you learn, boys. You go into any fucking good boxing gym, that is the fucking first punch you learn is the fucking jab, man. It's for a reason. He didn't use it at all. He got out jabbed. He got outstruck. He got fucking mollywopped up by fucking Matt Mitrione's doppelganger. Matt Mitrione's long-lost brother, Jared Bandera. You can't tell me that's not Matt Mitrione's long-lost brother. Mitrione Sr. was spreading that seed because he had one son wherever the fuck Matt Mitrione's from, and then he had another son wherever Jared Bandera, like Washington or whatever, because that motherfucker looks just like Matt Mitrione. But anyway, yeah, he got it done, man. Shout out to Jared Bandera. I was kind of dismissive of him too. Fuck, man, he proved me wrong. And if he can keep doing that, man, he could actually win some fights. Like, Tafa is not a complete and total scrub. You know what I'm saying? Like, he ain't a world beater, but he's not that great, but he ain't that bad either. You know what I mean? He doesn't have a lot of fights. Tafa this is, but Bandera, you know, he's got some experience. He has good jiu-jitsu. You know? We'll see. We'll see what happens with old Bandera. Big Booty Judy. Almost one with takedowns. Okay. Says pretty close. Yeah. Fatter ass theory, 5-1. Just saying, bro. Just saying. It's a thing, man. The numbers don't lie. Numbers don't fucking lie, Michael Smith. 83%. There you go. Norma, Alves Henny and Perp says Norma gonna be in his next music video with that fucking tater awful fight. Tommy was not pleased with that one. Tommy won't having it. I thought Tafa would win with leg kicks. The other thing, I know. Yeah, dude, he got pieced up, man. I'm not mad at that. I am not mad at that, boys. I'm not mad at this fucking Canada Dry here. This crisp Canada Dry. You motherfuckers need to give me a sponsorship, dude. I was going to say a scholarship, but that wouldn't make any sense. Give me a sponsorship, dude. I want to be able to say, and shout out to Canada Dry Ginger Ale, because I drink it and they pay me for it. Where's my fucking lighter? Dude, there it is. Okay. I've done enough fiddle fucking around. Enough stalling. Let's get to the fucking juice. You know what, boys? You know what? In honor of my dude, Mystic Tommy, Boston Strong, in the fucking building, I'm going to jump right to the main event. This was the last piece of crow that I had to eat. And it was, I don't know if it was the hardest to swallow, because you know what? I was impressed with Rob Font. And this is what I'm not going to do. Now, sometimes I can have sometimes I have a tendency to do this, especially if I'm not happy about the result and I'm being a salty little piss pants about it. But I try not to do this. I try not to discredit and fucking slag off the guy that lost because I didn't get the pick right or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, you can say whatever you want about Cody Garbrandt. It's not the same Cody, blah, blah, blah. Hey, that's the fucking former bantamweight champion, dude. He won it fair and square off Dominic Cruz. He styled on him. It was an incredible performance. That was legit. Cody is legit. Even if you don't think he's the same fighter, you can't really say his chin is shot, because if you say that he's chinny, then you're saying that Rob Font is pillow-fisted. I don't think Rob Font is pillow-fisted, man. Rob Font definitely has power. He doesn't have a ton of knockouts in the UFC against like super high caliber competition, but this is like one of the first. I mean, it's hard to say that, man, because Rob Font has fought, he's fought a Sun Sao, he's fought Munoz, but he lost to those guys. So, yeah, I mean, dude, I'll tell you what, though. He fucking put hands all over Cody Garbrandt. So let me just start eating this crow, man. I was wrong about this one pretty much altogether. I thought that Rob Font would get knocked out. So I got to give Font credit for his chin and his durability, because I thought he would hit the deck. And the reason that he didn't hit the deck is because Cody was on the back foot the whole time. And the reason Cody was on the back foot the whole time is because Rob Font has an excellent J-A-B. Jab, boys. Boxing fundamentals. Literally the fucking first punch you learn. Rob Font has a beautiful jab. I don't want to get into who has the best jab in the UFC. Does Rob Font have the best jab in the UFC? No, I'm not going to do that, because I don't want to start a debate or potentially take any kind of shine away from Rob Font, because I want to give this guy full credit and just straight up eat crow on the stream. So I don't want to get into that. Rob Font, regardless of who you think has the best jab in the UFC, Rob Font has one of, if not the best jab in the bantamweight division. I think there's only really one person you can make an argument for having a better jab, and that's the real champion. Not fucking Aljamain Sterling. That dude's a fucking paper chump. Piotr Yan is the only person that has a jab as good as Rob Font's. It's a good jab, not because it's just good. He hits people with it. It's good because, Rob Font does have a long reach, but what he does is he varies up the jab. He throws a single jab, he'll double it up, he'll triple it up, he'll throw a double jab right hand, he'll throw the 1, 2, 3. He varies the timing. He'll make it like a piston. And then he'll just make it like a straight up fucking broomstick. Like he will just sit down on it and use it like an offensive weapon. Like a damn, like the jab is multifaceted. It's multi-purposed. You can use it offensively, defensively. He would throw honestly a throwaway jab sometimes and hide the right hand behind it. That honestly, when he hurt Cody a couple times, it was because he would kind of throw this not a half-ass jab, but one that didn't have the same so Cody would kind of try to counter, and then boom, that right hand would fucking crack him. So he varied it up really, really well. And he fucking stayed disciplined with it. He never got away from the jab, no matter what. Even when because Cody cracked him a couple times, especially in the 5th round. I didn't give Cody any rounds, to be sure. Just let that be known. It was a 50-45 Rob Font to me. The 5th was the closest round. But even when Cody cracked him, even when it looked like, oh, if Cody just mashes on the gas, he can maybe hurt Font and get him out of there. But Font used the jab to keep Cody off of him. He used it offensively. He used it defensively. He never fucking got away from it, dude. He never got away from it. You can be, unless you're Floyd Mayweather, you are never, ever, ever going to be able to slip every jab. There are ways to counter the jab. But if you got someone that's using the jab that much, you're going to get cracked with it. And you've got to figure out a way to counter it. And Cody couldn't do that, man. Font was just too consistent with it. He, like I said, he varied it up. He didn't just throw one jab every single time. He'd throw it when they would both punch at the same time. He would throw it when there was no activity. He would counter with the jab. It was beautiful. It was beautiful boxing from Ralph Font. So yeah, shout out to him. The New England Cartel, they got good fucking boxing, bro. Yeah, shout out to him. Got to eat the crow, man. Tommy called that one, man. 2nd week in a row, Mystic Tommy. Feeding your boy Crow. 2 cents on here looking stupid. But it's all good, man. It's all love. I'm happy to do it. Tommy, take another victory lap, Bobo. There you are. Yes, indeed. Noah says, I knew Font would win when Cody started wrestling, just like I knew Bronx would win when he kissed another man on his walkout. Yeah. JAB, bro. Yep. Fundamental boxing. Fundamental boxing. It's basic, man. Basic stuff. Yep, that'll be a war. That'll be a fucking war. And I'll tell you what. Yeah, and I mean, that's what I'm saying. Dude, Tommy, I'm a Jan Stan boy. And that's why I don't want to I'm not flexing today, dude. Today, I am, all the shine is on Rob Font. I was very impressed with that performance, and I will not let anybody try and, because that's what some people are going to do. Some people that are fucking they're just fucking haters are going to be like, oh, well, that's not the same Cody. He's fucking done. Rob Font ain't shit. Nah, man. That's fucking Cody Garbrandt. He looked a lot better in the Sun Sao fight than he did the fights before. And the Sun Sao was a dude that beat Rob Font. A dude that dropped and beat Rob Font. So that was a legit win for Cody. Yeah, whatever. Sun Sao's a little bit older. When he fought Cody, whatever, dude. Cody starts that motherfucker. Cody Garbrandt is dangerous as shit. When he pressed forward, he hurt Rob Font. Well, he didn't hurt him bad, but he stunned him a couple times in the 5th round. Definitely, he never was and that's the thing. That's the thing with the jab. Rob Font, what impressed me was he was able to vary it up so much. And when he did get hit, it was because he got, not he got lazy, but he got a little more predictable. Because when Cody would crack him, Cody finally started to read it a little bit. When he would throw the single jab, Cody would counter it with the right hand. But he wasn't able to do that for most of the fight because he wasn't just throwing single jabs. He'd throw a double jab, or he'd throw a double jab right hand, or he would it was just varying up the timing and the jab attack. But dude, Another thing that impressed me, that is Rob Font's first round fight. And he did not taper off whatsoever. He didn't taper off whatsoever. And I was very impressed by that. Because, like I said, Cody went 5 rounds with Cruz and made him look stupid. So, yeah, I'm not going to let anybody shit on Rob Font or Cody Garbrandt. Hey, look, Cody does not have like a totally gone chin. Because Rob Font cracks. So that is the only thing, the only kind of like consolation prize that you can take as a Cody Garbrandt fan is, yeah, I think it is fair to say, whether his chin is now there or not, I don't think it's quite as gone as everybody thought it was. I think that did have a lot to do with him just hanging in the pocket with a guy like Dillashaw that throws really nasty hooks, and the same thing with Munoz. Munoz has a lot of power. But it didn't matter because Font, even when Cody was just on the back foot moving around, Font would not, he was relentless, dude. He cut off the cage really, really fucking well. And again, that's good boxing too. Not chasing your opponent, anticipating where they're going to go and just cutting it off. Be like, no, you're going to have to go the other way. You're going to have to go the other way. I'm going to expect you to go the other way. I'm going to force you to go the other way. And then I'm going to fuck you up when you do. And that's what Rob Font did. Appreciate it, man. It sucks, man. It sucks. But I think so. Aljo has been saying something about fighting Jan, intimating about fighting Jan in November. I tell you what, I don't think it's really gonna be too much of an issue, because what's gonna happen is he's either gonna have to rematch Jan or he's gonna get stripped. Like, people have been stripped for so much less. Like, if he fucks around and like tries to play some fucking game or like, yeah, it's no longer a trolling thing. It's like, okay, you're actually holding up the division now. Everyone knows you were about to get knocked out. And Jan had a very stupid lapse in judgment. He's too merciless for his own good, man. He's just too merciless for his own good. But yeah, I don't want to take away from Rob Font. This is about Rob Font. This is about me being wrong about the Rob Font fight, me not giving Rob Font enough credit. Cody Garbrandt is an excellent win. That Cody Garbrandt is a top 5 bantamweight any fucking day of the week, and twice on Sunday. And Rob Font beat the living shit out of him and almost knocked him out. Hurt him several times. So yeah, it's not like, yeah, you can't really shit on either one of them, dude. Rob Font hits hard. Cody didn't get slept. Cody is not some fucking bum. He fucking starched a Sun Tzu, a guy that beat Rob Font. Like, Cody is legit, and Rob Font smoked him. Not smoked him in the sense of knocked him out, but like, he fucking ran away with that fight, dude. And even in the 5th round, when he started to slow down just a little bit, he stayed behind that fucking broomstick. Got it done, man. Got to eat the crow. You know, like the league, man. You know, when fucking, y'all know that episode where like, where Andre's getting Jay Glazer to fucking like write his jokes for him, and he drops them with the boys when they're all hanging out, and like Pete is like, he's like, I don't have a choice, man. I gotta give it up. They're good. Like, you know, it's like I gotta give it up, man. Like, fucking Font's good. Font's better than I thought he was, and like it doesn't mean that Cody's shit. Like, there's a fucking former champion. You can start fucking like shitting on former champions now just because it didn't work out the way you wanted it to. Nah, you can do that shit, man. So shout out to Rob Font. Shout out to Rob Font. Yeah, they're gonna die hard. What's up, Artem? What's going on, man? Dude, it is. And sorry if I missed a comment, maybe a 48, 47 comment. That's crackheaded, dude. Yep. Dude, I'm telling you, man. You keep a jabbing, dude, the jab is such a frustrating punch. It's such a frustrating punch. Like, the little bit of boxing sparring that I did, I hated the jab. Hated it. Boy got a big old schnoz. He would get popped with a jab, and it's such a frustrating, angering punch, dude. Dude, like I said, a lot of those knockout punches or big punches that hurt you, they don't, or big punches that like fuck you up, they don't really like necessarily hurt you per se. You just kind of go loose. You kind of go like jelly. But a jab is always popping you in the nose or popping you in the teeth, and it fucking hurts. So yeah, if you like Cody, like that's it's discouraging as a motherfucker. If you're getting lit up with the jab, it is discouraging, painful, angering. It's just, yeah, it'll ruin your fucking night, dude. And it definitely ruined Cody's. How? That's crazy. That's insane, dude. Like, but he didn't like do anything with those. I mean, they probably did. You're right. They probably did, but it's just like, why? Like he didn't do anything with that. You can't give Cody the first round. He got fucking rock bad, dude. That changed the fucking course of the fight because he said, oh shit, this dude can knock me out. If I fuck around with this dude, Rob Font's going to knock me out. So he just had to be on the back foot. And Cody's boxing is good enough. Like his head movement is good enough to where when he got cornered, he could roll under some of the hooks and then get out of there. But nah, man, he could not keep the jab out of his face. So he couldn't ever get his own offense going, is what happened. That's a good fight, man. That's a good fight, man. Jack, you should get Noah on the show. That's a good fight, man. No idea. I thought the fifth was the only one that I was considering giving to Cody, but then Font almost like got him out of there a couple times, dude. Like he had Cody looking real bad in the fifth round at a couple points, but that was the round that like Cody went for it the most. That he did again because he cracked. I mean, to be fair, like even if you did, I scored that round for Font because he did towards the end of that round he almost got Cody out of there. But the reason I say it was close is because that was the round that he did bite down on his mouthpiece and threw some overhands because that's you have to deal with the jab somehow. And you have to counter the jab somehow. You have to slip it, you have to parry the jab, and when you do that, you have to counter with something else. You fucking, slip the jab to the inside and come over with the right hand. Or you slip the jab to the outside and come over and throw a left hook. You know what I mean? Like you have to deal with it somehow. Yeah, that's the thing is like I wonder if he did that because I wonder if he was like really planning on doing that or if he did that once he got cracked. Or he just knew he was going to get cracked at some point, but yeah, like it seemed like that would have been a better to do in the fourth or fifth round. But who knows, man? What's up, Jesus? Yep. Crow. Just checking. Guy gave rounds 1 and 5. Those are the only rounds you could. I didn't give either one of them to Cody. I had it 50-45. Yeah, it was hard to. He was winning it for me until about halfway through the first round, and then Font started laying it on him. Man, he hurt Cody in the fifth round. Like he had stunned Rob a couple times, but he never had him hurt to the point where he was going to get him out of there. Font just kind of had to back up and reset, and then he was right back to the fucking jab. So, yeah, same. I thought he won every round. Yeah, that was crazy, man. Yeah. True. Well, that was the last bit of crow that your boy had to eat. So, yeah, shout out to my dude Tommy Egan. He fed me some crow as well. Mystic Tommy in the fucking chat. There he is, newly rinsed up. Yeah, he called that one. But your boy called this one. Not the method, but I did call the victor, and I did have the reason why. It's not like it was really takes a genius to figure out why the motherfucking Cookie Monster, the perpetually slept on fucking Cookie Monster, it's not hard to see why she would win this fight. But there were a lot of people thinking that Yan Xiaonan would just piece her up and knock her out. Well, I am so thrilled. Like, Carla even outdid herself, man. So big shout out to Carla Sparza. And yeah, now what I had predicted was that it would be a close, sketchy split decision. Well, like I said, she outdid herself. And I did say this, though. I did say, and I do remember saying this, that her ground and pound is a little bit more vicious than it gets credit for. And I think that narrative kind of got pushed because people lost their bets and got their little butts hurt about Marina Rodriguez. And they totally ignored the ground and pound that Carl was landing on her. And yeah, what y'all got something to say about, I don't know, I don't mean y'all necessarily, I just mean in general. Y'all got something to say about Carla's ground and pound now? Y'all got something to say about Carla lay and pray now? Who's laying and praying? She fucking laid that bitch open, put her in the crucifix, and fucked her right off. I didn't see a beating like that coming, but I knew Yan Xiaonan could not stop the takedowns. I did say that. And I said that Carl, watch out for Carla's ground and pound, dude. So yeah, I am going to fucking pat myself on the back a little bit. The girl outdid herself. She damn outdid herself. And big shout out to Carla because that pretty much saved my night. Even if I had gotten, I wouldn't have been happy with 7-5. If I had like gotten the first 7 right and the next 5 wrong, I would have been really fucking pissed off about that. So yeah, shout out to Carla for breaking up the losing streak. Went 8-4. Not a bad night. Done a whole hell of a lot worse. So yeah, bounce back a little bit from last week. And shout out to, yeah, like I said, shout out to Rob Font. So yeah, let's like I said, I don't want to go too far ahead of time because then my Pyotr Yan standboy is going to come out, and I gotta keep it on. I gotta just be humble on this one, man. But I would like to see, you know, it's interesting, man. I will say this. Everyone's saying now that let's just assume there's going to be a rematch. I think that's pretty safe to assume. Like I say, if there's not a rematch, Aljo will probably get stripped. But let's say there is. Let's just, for argument's sake, there's a rematch. For argument's sake, Yan, that's not even for argument's sake. Yan's going to beat the fucking living shit out of Aljamain Sterling. So when Yan gets the bell back, a lot of people are kind of assuming that it's going to be the winner of TJ Dillashaw and Corey Sandhagen. Well, TJ hasn't fought in like 3 years. Corey got choked out by Aljamain, and he beat Moraes too, and now he got a shot with TJ Dillashaw. So I don't really see how you could make Rob Font just be like, nah, bro, you're just not even in this conversation. Like, no, he's got about a win over Garbrandt like that in impressive fashion. Especially, look, it would have been different if this was Cody right after the Pedro Munoz loss, and this was number 4 in a row. But I think it's pretty safe to say that Cody bounced back in emphatic fashion with that fucking Rafael Sunsao knockout. So I'm not buying that. Cody Garbrandt's a goddamn good win. And yeah, I mean, it's not really like, hey, you know, TJ Dillashaw beats Cody Garbrandt. He's the greatest bantamweight ever. You know what I'm saying? Like, that narrative was going around. But you know, Rob Font and Pedro Munoz beat him, and it's, oh, that's Cody. He's a dude. TJ Dillashaw fanboys are fucking insufferable, dude. They are so fucking toxic. Yeah, people think I'm toxic. Y'all ain't seen you. Man, wait till these TJ. They're already starting to creep back. They were rampant, dude. They kind of had to eat some humble pie. TJ and his fanboys kind of had to eat some humble pie, but I can see them start to creep back now. I can see them start to fucking poke their scary asses out of the fucking woodwork. I'll say that. And they're insufferable, dude. So yeah, I think that was a lot of Dillashank Stan boys talking that shit like, oh, well, Cody, whatever, man. My point is, I think Rob Font is right fucking there. That's the whole point. Rob Font is right there. He's not he has to wait for the winner. Does he? Aljamain Sterling choked out Corey Sandhagen in the first round. He got him down in like 30 seconds, dude. I think, didn't he choke him out in like 30 or 40 seconds? Something crazy like that. But like, and then Dillashaw, dude, did y'all see his last fight? Perchance? Just saying. Is Rob Font really that far off? I don't think so. Yeah. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Took a shit. Oh, man. Hey, I wouldn't. You ain't hurt my feelings whatsoever, Artem. I'll just put it like that. You ain't hurt my feelings whatsoever. Jafeel, brother. Yeah, I mean, dude, that's exactly what it should be, bro. That's exactly what it should fucking be. Scoot! Oh, shit. Look who got himself a logo. There you go, Bobo. What's going on, man? We say, Bo. Yes, sir. Like that. Yeah, he when he did press forward, he had success, but like he just like leaps into range. Like if he had a jab, more of a jab, everything works out. I can hear my fucking boxing coach. Everything works off the jab. It's true. Surprised not too many people were on Bandera, bigger guy, more experience, and the dog. Hey, dude, I'm surprised my stupid fucking ass wasn't on Bandera, because that was just a bad read, man. Just every time it happens to me, every time I'm just like super dismissive of a guy, it bites me in the ass. Not every time. There's some where it's just like they're just insta fades almost every time. But yeah, this one is like Tafa wasn't so good that I should have been completely dismissive of Bandera. It's not like we're worlds apart, and obviously Tafa is like, people were saying Bandera is a jobber. It might be Tafa that's the jobber. But Bandera looked good, man. I just got to eat the crow there. Just got to eat the fucking crow. We say, Bo. There you go. Millie Mill says, Jared, cash for me. What's going on, Mills? How are you doing? How is everything on the West Coast, my friend? Hope all is well. Yeah, man. It wasn't a bad night, man. I went 8-4. Overall, they were pretty good fights. I had to eat a little bit of crow, but you know what? I was impressed with Rob Font. I was glad that Cody didn't get slept. He did get the living fucking shit beaten out of him, but he didn't get slept. So yeah, I think that kind of like they kind of like legitimized each other. You know what I'm saying? Like it showed that like Cody is not completely done and that Rob Font is just ascending. That's what it showed me. Because if you say Cody is shot, it's just like, oh, it's just like you're just shitting on, you're just hating on Font. Like Cody's still fucking good, man. Still super dangerous. So yeah, great performance from Font, man. And hey, dude, the Cookie Monster, the motherfucking Cookie Monster, dude. I want to see that Rose rematch, man. I want to see that Rose rematch. It might go a whole lot different this time, but it might not. It might not, dude. But yeah, well, I mean, I think they're going to make the Wiley. I think they're probably going to make the Wiley rematch, right? Weren't they talking about that? I don't know, though. I have no idea, man. 12 people in the building, man. That's what's up, dude. Chilling, smoking, and enjoying. Likewise, man. I'm chilling. I haven't been doing much smoking. I'm going to do some more right now. I am chilling, I'm smoking, and I'm enjoying y'all's company. So I appreciate the 12 people in the building. Yeah, man. It's a nice little party now, boys. Calf kick is a good jab counter. Yes, I agree. When the jab is thrown, whack, calf kick. Yep. That's a good point. Yep. When you jab, a good jab, yeah, you step with it. You step with it, you put your weight on your front foot, and that's what you kind of push. Because like when you throw the cross, and it's a little bit different in karate than in boxing, but like when you throw the cross or when you throw the right hand or Geyakuzuki or whatever, you're using your hip and you're pushing off your back foot. But with the jab, like you're pushing off your front foot. So yeah, there's way more weight on your front foot if you're boxing heavy and if you're staying behind. So yeah, that's a great point. That's a great fucking point. Yes, sir. Yes, sirree. Like that, don't we, boys? Leg reach is way bigger than arms reach. Oh, yeah, you're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah. I mean, but you can't. It's like you have to mix it up, man. Like you notice the guys that have really good defense. It's not they don't just slip. Like you're not going to slip every fucking punch. Sometimes you're going to have to eat them. You slip and counter, parry and counter. A lot of times what guys will do is it'll be guys jabbing at the same time and they'll parry the jab at the same time they throw their own jab. So you parry and jab at the same time. Swat. Artem says, no, let's fight. You only jab and I only calf kick. Nice, dude. Nice. That's fucking awesome. So Noah's right hand gets tied behind his back, and both of Artem just jab and low kick till somebody falls. That's fucking hilarious. That's funny, dude. Funny. What's up, Jimmy? Says maybe do Wiley Joanna 2 and Carla Rose 2. I am not mad at that. 2 rematches. Winners get the winners. I'm not mad at that. What's going on, Jimmy? How's things in California? You leave your face open with the leg kick. Yeah. Hey, that's just trade, right? I jab, you low kick. I jab, you low kick, and see who goes down first. Oh man. Yeah, exactly. She did, man. She fucking head kicked her into infinity. Crazy. Sign it, Street Beefs. Cheers. Yes, indeed. Cheers. Well, let me cheer. I don't have an alcoholic beverage with my fucking teetotal ass, but I do have a little fucking ganja. If I can find my fucking lighter, but I can't. There we go. Okay, what am I doing? Here we go. He said, I think Wiley gets the rematch, Bo. Eventually, but probably she needs another win. Yeah. I mean, yeah, that would make sense. If we're talking like meritocracy, yeah. I'm usually never, ever, ever the person when someone gets knocked the fuck out. I don't care how good of a champion the other. I don't care how long reigning of a champion the previous champion was. When you get knocked the fuck out, I am always just like almost always never in favor of an immediate rematch. Like you have to win at least one more fight. Like you got knocked the fuck out. Knocked the fuck out. So that's why I didn't like it. I didn't like that DC got an immediate third rematch because he didn't give Stipe an immediate rematch. He fucking made Stipe wait and he fucking fought Derek Lewis. You know what I'm saying? So he fought Derek Lewis and he was trying to fucking fight Brock Lesnar. You know? Rose didn't get a rematch, but I think she turned it down though. Okay. Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, I think that's what I'd like to see. I like that suggestion by Jimmy. I like that one, Jimmy. Wiley, you wanted to? Yeah, I mean that's perfect because that fight was so fucking close and controversial. A lot of people thought Joanna won that fight. I just edged it to Wiley, but it's close, man. You blink your eyes a couple times, it could go the other way. You know what I'm saying? A couple blinks here and there. A couple tokes here and there, dude. Here a toke, there a toke. Cheers, cheers. Millicent, what's up to everybody? Sort of they needed to come in event. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. That is fair. That is fair. Okay, well. Now what should we talk about, boys? We're an hour and a half in. Probably gonna go for about 2 hours. See ya, man. What do you want to talk about? Let me know. We can talk about the upcoming card. We can talk about whatever, man. We can talk title pictures, what have you. I'm gonna sit here, smoke some more of this Gorilla Glue, and just shoot the shit with y'all. Just shoot the shit with you fine gentlemen. So just let me know, man. But yeah, anybody that missed it, I mean, if y'all want to, we can start talking about it right now for another 30 minutes. We just fucking talk about Mecca. Because my next stream on Wednesday will be my first official season 4 Mecca hype stream. Shout out to the Rabid Dog, Mr. Arkansas. That's what's going to be on Wednesday. So, yeah, man, we can talk about that. It's starting to heat right up, isn't it? That old Mecca's starting to heat right up again, isn't it? I need to holler at Chris as well. I sent him a DM, but I need to get his email or whatever so I need to PayPal my entry fee. But yeah, I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start taping. I know some people started taping already. I've already looked the card over. I have a couple early leans. But the main event is real interesting, man. Now, don't say that now, Noah. Don't you even say that now. Just, just don't overthink it, but just that's time to just do more tape study. Do more tape study, trust your instincts. Me too, man. Me too, dude. Like, so sounded like Ark was going to announce the cast this week. That's what it sounded like. Now, I listened to most of the KCOH Annihilation stream, but I can't remember offhand if any updates were given about the mecha. I think it was mostly about him, or excuse me, KCOJ. KCOJ. I'm sorry. Heroin frog. Yeah. Yeah. It's tricky, man. It's tricky, and it's dude. I think it got even trickier since season 2. Since the last, it changes quick, man. The shit changes quick, and there's going to be even more twists this season. So I'm ready though, man. I'm ready for anything. I am getting ready for fucking mecha war, boys. She coming. She coming just around that corner. This is going to be a good fight card, dude. It's going to be a tough one. I did see that. Tell you what, that main event's going to be split. That main event's going to be split the fuck up. I'll say that. Without even thinking about it too much, I can already tell you. That fucking, the mecha, the pick between Rosenstrike and Sakai is going to be fucking split. Maybe not right down the middle, but it's not going to be like some of them where just everybody is on the same fighter. Same with the co-main, dude. Honestly, those are two of the toughest fights to pick. I'm not even bullshitting you, dude. You know, I think Rosenstrike got a little overhyped, and Sakai is maybe a little bit better than he gets credit for. I think Marcin Tybura, you know, he's a guy that has kind of like, everyone was like, oh, he's just this dodgy chin dude, but like, you know, he's put together a few decent wins, and Walt Harris isn't a massive step up from the competition he's been facing. I think he's a little bit better than some of those guys, but Marcin Tybura's faced better guys than Walt Harris. But, you know, I don't know, man. Walt Harris could knock him out. So it's like, those are tough ones, man. Just kind of looking at them. Breeze and Ohoya is another kind of tough pick. The prelims are not quite as serious. Like they're not quite as hard to get a read on. Tell you what, though, that co-main and main event, I think that's going to be the deciding motherfucker. That's going to be the deciding motherfucker. The co-main and the main event winner, and then the difference between who gets higher power and who doesn't is definitely going to be like method of victory bonus points. Definitely. Because some of the same people that pick Harris are going to pick Rosenstrike, or the same people like that pick some people are going to get both of those fights right, but then who is going to have the correct method of victory? Who's going to have the correct round? All new wrinkles from last season, and there's going to be even more wrinkles this season. I don't even know what they fucking are. Nobody knows what they are except the rabid dog. But I'm fucking ready. Say that. Dicey as fuck. Yep. And I just worry about Rosenstrike getting taken down and subbed by Sakai. That's what I worry about. Goddamn. Yep. You right about that, Jimmy. Bringing us back down to earth, huh? No, you're right though. Yeah, it could be totally different. But those two, just looking ahead, those two, I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do some tape study. And try not to overthink it. What's really gonna happen? Sakai. Now, most people don't agree with me on this one. I thought Blagoy Ivanov edged out Sakai. That was a close fight, but people gave that fight to Sakai based on like activity and like low kicks and stuff. I thought Blagoy Ivanov landed the more telling shots overall and thought he edged it out. But yeah, so like, and the Arlovsky fight was sketchy too, man. The Arlovsky fight was sketchy too. Now, he has a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu. Where's the... Yeah, he's been stopped one time by Overeem. But Overeem is a nasty grappler. Rosenstrike is not going to do that to Sakai on the ground. This is going to be a stand-up affair. Maybe. Unless Sakai takes him down. But Sakai does most of his work on the feet. Let's be real about it. Sakai's a kickboxer. Rosenstrike's a kickboxer. This is going to be a kickboxing match. I feel like if Sakai mixes it up more, he can win. Like, I do not rate Augusto Sakai nearly as high as I rate Cyril Gane. I'll tell you that right now. I do not rate Augusto Sakai as high as I rate Cyril Gane. I don't see Augusto Sakai really confusing or perplexing Rosenstrike that much, but I do think he's a little bit more of a well-rounded fighter overall. Sakai's pretty tough. Rosenstrike's been knocked out more than Sakai, like in kickboxing and shit. So he might, like, the durability is kind of the same to me. Maybe Sakai might even be a little bit more durable, but the firepower to me is definitely on the Rosenstrike side. So I don't know, man. This is going to be a close one. Brownie Scout? Is that a strain? Desco got his replacement announcement today. Some LFA guy, Hill, Muslim, and the other guys still need replacements. Oh, Barboza? I mean, what's his name? Trinaldo pulled out of the Salikow fight? Amir Khani. Oh my god, dude. You talking about Jordan, what's his fuck? The weird dude from Guru's gym. The kind of fucking the dude that does the silly dancing and shit afterwards. Jordan, whatever the fuck his name is. That dude. Or are you talking about somebody else? Yep. Oh, God. Jesus Christ. Because, see, what I was saying about what I liked about, or when I was talking about defending the jab or just defending in general, like, that's what got Dusko fucked up against Punahele. You got to block too, man. You got to put your fucking hands up sometimes. Seriously. Unless you are Pernell Whitaker or Floyd Mayweather, and none of us are, you're going to have to fucking put your hands up sometime and block some punches. You're going to have to block some partially. You have to block some with your glove and your face. Like, you can't just slip punches, especially against a good striker. But Dusko is way more likely to knock out this Jordan motherfucker than the other way around. I would be pretty much beside myself if what is his name? I can't remember. What's the dude's last name? Gregory Rodriguez. Okay. Right on. You said that's the dude that's fighting Dusko. Yeah, I mean Dusko does have good head movement, but you can't slip every one, bro. You ain't gonna slip every one. Slipping punches is hard, man. Slipping punches is hard because you have to maintain discipline and you have to kind of anticipate it. Like you don't have like your brain doesn't react fast enough. You kind of already have to be like in just anticipating them fucking punching you. Like once they've started throwing the punch, like it's almost too late. Especially if they're quick, you're probably gonna get cracked with it. And you can't like discipline to me is like not discipline, but like defense to me, striking defense to me has always been like something that you need to have. Like you need to be well rounded in. You need to be well rounded defensively. To me, you got to have a combination of toughness, blocking, some head movement and slipping ability, and being able to parry. Parrying is great, man, because not only, I was saying like you can jab and parry with the other hand, or parry the like. Say you're fighting another orthodox guy. You both throw left-handed jabs, but you parry his jab with your right hand and throw your jab at the same time. Well, you can also parry the jab, and that's more if it's like an orthodox fight, a southpaw guy. But you can parry the jab and then and then pop in with the jab too. So yeah, but like Dusko's a good fighter, but I'm gonna have to if the dude is like a heavy-handed striker, man, I might have to tape it. I might have to fucking tape it. Hopefully not, man. Hopefully not. I hope he's been working on that defense. I know, man. I know. They're probably gonna give some crazy fucking line, and everyone's gonna be fucking like scared off of it, and then Dusko will fucking like starch him or something. Because that's the thing, man. Dusko cracks. He does hit hard, and he cracked Punahele a couple times in that fight, but he just relied too much on his head movement. You fight with your hands down. It's just a matter of time. Trust me. As someone that started training martial arts, fighting with their hands down, it's just a matter of time. Just a matter of time. Noah said, fuck him. Fuck Dusko. I remember that too. I remember that I was pretty confident that Dusko was going to beat him. And yeah, I remember Strummer fed me some crow on that one too. But yeah, shout out to the Rogue Strummer and to Punahele Soriano. Jack was on Punahele as well. Apuna Matata, as Jack would say. But yeah, dude, these are some good fights, man. So I will, like I said, I'm going to be gearing up to do an official. God damn it! Sorry, I'm looking for my ladder. I'm going to be gearing up to do an official mecha stream on Wednesday. It's going to be all mecha hype for a couple hours, and I will almost definitely open up the panel. Sorry, I didn't really open up the panel today. I wanted to make sure and eat my crow dutifully and make sure I gave myself enough time to gloat and pat myself on the back for the good reads. But yeah, I hope everyone had a good weekend with the picks and bets and stuff. If you didn't, you'll get them next week, boys. So yeah, man. Wednesday's gonna be fun. Wednesday's gonna be a little mecha hype stream, dude. And hopefully we'll know what the cast is by the end of the week. Fingers crossed. It's the calm before the storm. You can feel it. It's quiet now, but you can almost feel the storm off in the distance. Because once the cast gets announced, and I'm pretty sure I would almost assume that like when the cast gets announced, Ark is gonna lay out the format, like if it's gonna be bracket format or whatever, and how the voting and shit is gonna go. I'm assuming, but yeah, I'm very very much anticipating hearing the cast and hearing the twists. Well, you're not gonna hear them all, but hearing a little bit of the setup for this season. Oh yeah. Yep. And I know I'm not the only one fucking chomping at the bit to fucking get in this fucking season 4 and start doing some damage. Whoa. Main event? That's like a co-main, dude. That was a main. I'm sorry. A main of. I'm sorry. Is this 20? I'm sorry. Is this 2019? Are we actually living in 2019 or are we in 2021? That's wild, dude. Damn right it does. Hey, it's perfect timing, man. Ark is a genius with this shit, dude. It's perfect timing. It's time to build the anticipation, build the suspense, build the hype. It starts now. Now is when everything starts. Now is when all the scheming and the plotting and the skullduggery and the excitement is when all that shit starts. Pretty damn good card to start it off with too. Like I said, that main and co-main, that's gonna split it right up, dude. Because I know there are gonna be some people that are gonna swear that Walt Harris is gonna chin Marcin Tybura. There's gonna be some people that swear Marcin Tybura is gonna do what Alistair Overeem did, and well, he's not gonna chin him, like knock him down, but could take him down, sub him, or TK or ground and pound TKO. So that one's gonna be split, and I think the main event's gonna be split too. The main event is it's one of those where it's like those seem to be the hardest ones for me to read. Whether a guy that like probably is the more well-rounded fighter, is he going to use all the disciplines of MMA? Is he going to be the more, you can be the more well-rounded fighter and not do that in the fight. I personally think Rosenstrike is a little bit better of a kickboxer. I'll be honest with you. I think he's a little bit more accurate. I think he has a little bit more power. But Sakai is tough, and Sakai has good leg kicks. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a tough one. It's a 5-rounder, too. It's a 5-rounder. I think Rosenstrike probably has a little better cardio. I know, man. I know that's always more fun, right? Always better when there's more cards. I mean, more fights on the card. Mecha 4 far, boys. Straight far. I don't see Walt winning too many more fights, says Bo Jackson. That co-main and that fucking main event will decide it, I think. I do believe. Yeah, just anxiously waiting, man. Anxiously waiting to hear that fucking that rabid dog notification. Because y'all know that's probably gonna be the next one, right? Y'all probably already know the next time the rabid dog goes live is probably gonna be the cast announcement. Stoked, dude. Fucking stoked. Real stoked. Like I said, I'm gonna be bringing the heat on Wednesday, man. I'll be bringing the heat on Wednesday. It will be all straight up mecha. Start looking at these fights. We'll do a little fight card preview as it relates to the mecha. I do believe. Now, don't quote me on that, but I do believe he is. There's a few gentlemen that are going to be in this season that are in the chat right now. A couple few. Some veterans, some newcomers. Yeah, man. I'm getting excited, dude. I can feel it, man. I can start to feel the fucking hype building, boys. I can feel that it starts with a low rumble and just fucking builds, dude. It builds to a fucking thunderous fucking first week, boys. Jack attack. Ooh, shots fired by Noah. He won't be there long. So Noah said. Bo Jackson, wah, is what I was like. I can't really tell what that emoji is. Some kind of sad-faced emoji. Any cast announcement, let the games begin. Oh, Alex is sad that Bo isn't going on panel. Well, some people, just don't like to go on panel. And I'm not gonna, I'm definitely not gonna pressure anybody to get on panel. I know it can be nerve-wracking, man. If you're not someone who's like, not really an extrovert that doesn't really like to, you know what I mean? You're just not, some people just aren't about it. Of course, I would love to hear Bo's voice to chop it up with him, but I understand, man. Oh, Alex. Okay, so Alex is anxiously anticipating to hearing you on ARCs. Alex is just getting geared up, man. He says, I will. I've never been on. Yeah, man. It's of course, if you've never been on stream before, dude, I get it. I totally get it, man. Dude, the first time when I had my old channel, so this is late 2018. Dude, when I went to do my first live stream, I was nervous as fuck. Dude, when I did my first video, I was nervous as fuck. But my first live stream, holy shit. And even when I had done my channel for a while and I was comfortable with my stream and what I was saying, when you go on somebody else's stream, I even still get a little nervous because it's not my channel. It's, I don't know exactly how everything's going to go. And it's always a little bit of a different, depending on whose channel it is, it's going to be a bit of a different format. And, I can't just sit there and just yak and yak and yak and yak and yak. You know what I'm saying? If there's like 4 or 5 people on panel, you got to say your thing and then let everybody else talk kind of deal. So it's just different, man. So I totally get it, dude. I totally get it. It can be, if you've never gone on panel before, it's fucking nerve-wracking for sure. Dude, there was one time, well, a couple times actually, when I had my old channel, that I would go on a couple channels, dude, and there'd be like 100 to 200 people watching. That shit's fucking nerve-wracking, dude. That shit's fucking nerve-wracking. Hey, no sweat, brother, man. No sweat, dude. 2 cents play matchmaker. What's next for Carla Sparza? So Jimmy said it. So I'm going to give Jimmy some credit on this one because I think this makes the most sense. Carla versus Rose, too. I don't like the idea of people that get starched getting an immediate rematch just because. Even if they're the champion. No, you got to knock the fuck out. You don't have to go to the back of the line, but someone else gets a crack next. I think that someone is Carla Sparza. Yan Xiaonan was ranked number 3, if I'm not mistaken. So she can't really be fighting down too much. And Carla beat Rose. That's how she won the fucking belt. Rose is champion now. It makes a lot of sense. So I got to give Jimmy credit for that one, but I agree. I'm in total agreement. I think it's got to be Rose versus Carla. Still think Carla's the better wrestler. Rose has gotten to be a much better boxer and striker in general, working with Whitman. He's the fucking evil genius, dude. He's the fucking mad, evil striking genius. Trevor Whitman is what people thought Dwayne Ludwig was. Because Trevor Whitman's turned more than just one fighter into a really good striker. So, yeah. But Carla has upped her aggressiveness with her ground game, which is the strongest part of her game anyway. So I'd like to see that rematch, dude. I would slightly favor Rose, but hey, if Rose can't stop those takedowns, dude, she's going to go down like everybody else. And Carla is good at controlling you. She's good at controlling you on the ground. And dude, she could win that fight. I don't know if she will, but she could. She definitely could. That is a very good point. That is an excellent point. Yep. It is, man. That's one of those where you just got to fucking shit in your pants and dive in and swim, like fucking Joe Cabot would say. Got to shit in your pants and dive in and swim. I think my audio's cutting out, boys. I apologize. I'm getting the little Wi-Fi signal. There we go. I'm back. Okay, like I said, yeah. Arc's places, you just kind of gotta you just gotta shit in your pants and dive in and swim, man. Like it's not always gonna go smoothly. It's just you just gotta go with the flow. You gotta go with the flow, Joe. Definitely on that channel, man. I love going on panel at Arcs. I haven't done it in a little while. Well, I did not too long ago. This most recent time I went on and Arc and I smoothed things out, and he asked me if I want to be in the Mecca. So that was the last time I went. But before that, it had been a little while. But I do really enjoy going on panel at Arcs. But it's wild, dude, and you never really know what direction it's going to go in. It makes it exciting, but it's also kind of like, keeps you on your toes for sure. It's fun though, man. That's the fucking, you in the rabid dog's yard. But if you I'll say this, man. If you bring it, the real ones know, and the real ones will respond to it. Oh, yeah, Alex is going to fucking hound you about it, bro. Alex is going to stay on your shit about it for sure. He'll bust your balls. Alex will be giving you those fucking like sad puppy dog emojis, and he'll be like, come on, man. She could, dude. Hey, who has been? Yes, I know. Tatiana Suarez does. I know that. But Tatiana Suarez is a flyweight, if I'm not mistaken. Well, she will be fighting at flyweight. So, yeah, other than Tatiana Suarez, who has better wrestling than Carla? Nobody. Nobody. I'd say Rose has the best striking. Nobody has better wrestling, though. So that will be kind of a battle of wills, man. That will be a battle of wills. That'd be a fun fight, though, dude. That rematch. I would actually, if I'm Rose Namajunas, I want to fucking avenge that loss. Wouldn't you? You know what I mean? Like, I would definitely want to fucking avenge that loss, dude. I have the belt, but this is the chick that won the belt off me? Fuck no. You know what I'm saying? Rose is like, she went through that drama with Joanna. And well, she avenged the loss to Andrade, right? She has not avenged the loss to Carla. I would think she would want to do that. And the more I think about it, that fight, you know, I'm just in total agreement with Jimmy. I think you make that fight, and Wiley versus Joanna too makes all the sense in the world. I know Joanna wants to run it back. I'm sure Wiley wants the Rose knockout back, but dude, you just got knocked out. You can't just be like, no, I have to get it because I need it. It's like, no, you got smoked. You don't really deserve it. Nobody does, in my opinion. I don't care. Like I said, I don't care if you are the greatest of all time. If you get your fucking ass knocked out, I don't think you deserve an immediate rematch. Because that means you're basically just discrediting. No, I was lucky. It was a fluke. It's like, come on, man. Like, I don't know. That's just how I feel about it. Man, I fucking love Gorilla Glue. New comments. What do we got here? Yeah, when are we gonna hear the soothing voice of Jimmy the drunk? Carla and Rose could happen soon too. Neither took much damage. That's a good point. That's a good point. It's not like they need fucking time to recover from injuries. Thank you, Jesus. Says good audio. It'll be a different fight for sure. Like, see how it plays out on the ground. Exactly. Rose has good jiu-jitsu. Rose definitely has good jiu-jitsu. But she's going to have to be active off her back. She's going to have to be. Carla's good at floating. She's good at maintaining top control. And if Rose is doing shit like trying to pull Gilly and stuff, she's going to get taken down. Carla's going to move into side control and pop right out of that guillotine. Guillotine, whatever. But Rose does have good jiu-jitsu, so I agree with you. I like to see how it plays out on the ground, but hey, I'm not totally sleeping on Carla. I definitely favor Rose on the feet. Like, Rose could knock Carla out. Let's not kid ourselves. Like, if it stays on the feet, if Rose stuffs some takedowns and it's a striking affair, she gonna knock Carla out. Let's just be real. More than likely. If she can't, she just gets her ass taken down. If it's just like Carla, this is what I know about Carla. She will, for better or worse, win, lose, draw, no contest, whatever. Carla Sparza will spam takedowns. So you better be able to fucking defend them. You fight Carla Sparza, you better be able to defend takedowns. That's all I'm going to say. Hilarious. That'll be a good test for the big booty theory. You just go with the bigger tater. You go with the bigger turd cutter. Turd cutter. That's such a fucking crass word for a female's ass. She got a nice turd cutter. Like, goddamn, dude. This is so fucking such a crass way to describe an ass. Seems 80% of women's fights come down to who can get the takedowns, top control. Yeah, indeed, man. The ass helps with that. Them hips and that booty. So yeah, it's not just a totally misogynistic boys club thing we got going on here, boys. There is some kind of science to it now. You know? Hips, butt, thighs lend themselves to good wrestling. So yes, there's an incredible amount of bro science behind that theory. And I support it. I am a proponent of the fatter ass theory. Well, I can see that the quality of this stream has been slowly dipping. Yeah. Well, you know what, boys? I'm just gonna keep bullshitting for a few more minutes, and then I'll probably wrap it on up. But yeah, be on the lookout, man. Wednesday is going to be my first official season 4 Mecha Hype stream, boys. Shout out to the Rabbit Dog. Shout out to all the competitors that will be in the Mecha this season. I'm ready, dude. I'm ready for fucking anything. Said I'm willing and able. Yeah, dinner time. Boys, ski-daddle. It's all good. It's all good, man. Shit, I'll sit in here and ramble if it's 0 people. It's not quite as fun, but I'll do it. Yeah, man. Always good to have somebody to talk to when you're on this fucking streaming thing. There was somebody else might have gone live. Let me see. Anybody live right now? Who's live right now? Yeah, it must be dinner time. It's all good. But yeah, so 2 people in the building, man. What are you thinking about? 1 person in the building. Whoever's still rocking with me. What you want to talk about? Player's choice. It ain't dealer's choice, player's choice. What you want to talk about for a few more minutes? The fight that's on your mind. Mecha on your mind. Just holler at me. We'll talk about it. While I continue to stroke this fucking Gorilla Glue here. It's a good stream, though, man. Had 12 people in here, dude. Shout out to everyone that came through, man. Everybody, make sure you all support each other, man. Make sure you all support each other, especially if people have content out there. Support each other's social media. You know, let's fucking continue to help this little community of ours grow. Okay, here we go. Noah asks, and I will answer. Will Jr. make it to the Mecca? Man, I don't know, dude. I don't even know, man. He's been on thin fucking ice, dude. You're on thin fucking ice, my pedigree chums, and I shall be under it when it breaks. Yep. Well, Justin Jr. has been on fucking thin ice, and I think the rabid dog might have just about had it with that little twerp. He was always a polarizing figure, very polarizing. You have people that love Justin Jr., think he's just a hoot, and then you have people like myself and Moyes that thinks that is thinking, where in the fuck are his parents in his life? I mean, that's just a joke, but seriously, man, like, it's crazy. But anyway, he's hung around. Ark might have had enough of him. So I don't know. It's a great question, dude. I'm right on the fence with it. I'm about 50-50. He could. Because what he does do is he is a heel. And he does piss people off. And that can be engaging. So I don't know, man. I don't know. It's a great question. What do y'all think? 4 people in the building. What do y'all think? Oh yeah, Alex too. Yeah, Alex is not a fan of the parent murderer. I'm just kidding. Justin Jr. probably didn't murder his parents. He might have though, but he probably didn't. But he might have. But yeah, man, I don't know, dude. Fuck, that's a great question, man. Perhaps another casual toke of Gorilla Glue will help me make up my mind. Justin Jr. He's a decent predictor. He has the most annoying voice ever. When Ark did his 12-hour stream, I listened for about 4.5 hours. And then when Ark took that break and Justin Jr. took over, I could only take so much of it. And I couldn't, man. His voice is just, it is fucking nails on a chalkboard for me, man. The kid's a decent predictor though. And I know having him in the tournament and him winning some weeks or him even getting higher power and voting people off is going to really piss people off. So like in the sense of like, he's one of the better heels, I guess, just playing devil's advocate. But I am not going to, you think I'm going to fucking shed it? You got me chopped if you think I'm going to shed a cheer over fucking Justin Jr. not making it into the Mecca. So we'll see though, man. But like I said, if I had to call it, dude, I don't know. I don't even know if I can. I can't call it. I can't call it. If Jenny stops bringing up grown people personally, I know, man. Dude, he's just getting too big for his britches, man. It's like and like I know what he's doing, man. I know he's just trying to be like feel included and feel like he's I know what he's doing, but it's like, dude, no, you're a little like some of these people you're talking to are old enough to be your fucking father. Some of them are older than your father. It's like that's what I'm saying. Like Justin Jr., like I don't want to suffer that little twerp, man. Like that's why I blocked him from my channel. Like I don't hate the kid, but he's a fucking twerp. He's a little fucking punk ass 13-year-old kid, and he's just trolls and talks way too much shit. And I get it. That's what a 13-year-old does. I am not particularly interested in suffering that though myself. But I get it. I get the argument for having him in. Like I said, it will not hurt my feelings in the slightest if that motherfucker gets left out in the cold. But we'll see. We'll see. Yep. He gets people riled up. That's definitely true. Yep, they're in the basement. Got them tied up in the basement. Mom, Dad, you ready for your midnight snack? I guess I gotta feed you something. Fucking weird ass kid. No, but I'm not gonna sit here and bash Justin Jr. But no, that's a great question, man. I have no idea. No fucking clue. Well, we're 2 hours and 17 minutes. We'll go till 2.5 hours. You can talk about whatever y'all want till then, man. Some water, dude. Fucking mad cottonmouth, son. Fucking love GG number 4, dude. Holy shit. I love the mood it puts me in, man. There's some weed, you know, like, and it's cool with the hybrids because you get just like the full range of effects, but like, you know, some weed, it's like it really makes you feel like it takes your mind to just different places, like almost at a point where you can't even control it. And there's some weed that's just like really calming and soothing. But like, I just love the mood that Gorilla Glue puts me in. Like the mood, I'm just kind of like laid back and happy and kind of just like feel a little stupid and just, I don't know, man. I love fucking Gorilla Glue. I love smoking that shit. Oh yeah. Good one. Good call. Hold on. Let me turn on the lights. I feel like I'm like having the lights off in here is putting me to sleep. Paul Felder, man. I've kind of been a Paul Felder hater in the past, to be honest with you. Like I always kind of thought he was kind of overrated, you know, shat on him a lot as a company man. I think that is a fair assessment though. But anyway, you know, thought he was a cringy commentator. I'm kind of a Paul Felder hater. But I'll tell you what though, man. I do respect Paul Felder as a fighter. He does have, I'll tell you what, you want to talk about a win that has aged like a fine fucking wine. Like a Cab Franc. Like a fine fucking wine, dude. That Charles Oliveira win. But yeah, man, I do respect Felder as a fighter. He's not my favorite commenter. He was never my favorite fighter. But I tell you what, though, he handled that retirement and he handled it with so much class. And I love the fact that the timing of his retirement. I like that he's walking away at the right time. That he's not waiting until he's a total fucking mush brain. He's not waiting until he's not like forcing Dana White's hand. I thought it was really classy. I thought, you know, that I gained a lot of respect for Paul Felder for that retirement. So yeah, dude. You know, you look back at his career, like he does have some good wins. He was in some really good fights. Like the Dan Hooker fight was awesome. The Edson Barbosa fights are awesome, dude. He had some cool knockouts. Like he had that cool spinning back fist knockout. Dude, he stopped Charles Oliveira, man. Knocked out Charles Oliveira. Ground and pound. But yeah, shout out to the Irish Dragon. And he also practiced Shotokan Karate do Os. So yeah, that I always got a little soft spot in my heart for a fellow Shotokan karateka. So yeah, shout out to Paul Felder. Super classy retirement. I think that while fighters can take a page out of Rob Font's book with the jab, there are a lot of fighters, cowboy, that need to take a page out of Paul Felder's book and hang them the fuck up. hang him up, bro. It ain't going to happen for you. Retire with class and dignity like Paul Felder. Please. Please. It's not just because I'm getting irritated with seeing you. Do it for your fucking families, man. And I was like, who are you saying that, bro? Who are you to fucking tell a fighter to hang him up? You really think any of those guys are going to fucking ever listen to me or hear this fucking stream? Hell fucking no. I'm just giving you my thought. That's the name of the game. That's the name of my motherfucking channel. That's all I'm giving you. I want to see fighters retire like that. Say, hey, you know what? I had a great career. I had some great wins. I was in some awesome fights. I told myself if I didn't think I could make it to the title in a year, that I would hang him up. And I respect the shit out of him sticking to his guns, staying convicted. I respect that a lot, man. So yeah, shout out to Paul Felder, dude. A dude that I've admittedly hated on. Can't hate on that. Respect the shit out of that. So yeah, that's my thoughts. Oh, it's not even close, dude. Fuck yeah, dude. That's what's up, man. Fuck yeah. Yeah, man, alcohol's poison. I like drinking every now and then, but yeah. Felder loves to talk about himself. Yeah, that's why I didn't I never liked his commentary. This is what really turned me off from Paul Felder, because I don't want to make this like a Paul Felder bash thing, but when the thing that really where I was like, oh my god, I can't stand this dude, when he did that Gaethje thing rubbed me wrong. It just like fucking Mike from Breaking Bad. It just rubbed me wrong. So we get to a dead end. Supposed to go left, I go right. Correct. He sends jab, Kamaru and Font, the blueprint. Jab, jab, jab. I can hear my fucking boxing coach right now. Everything works off the jab. Everything works off the jab. Basic. When in doubt, throw the fucking jab. Telling you, man, keep it simple. All the fighters like to talk about themselves or hint that they were robbed, like DC mentioning eye pokes, except Bisping. Yeah, man. I mean, this is the thing about Bisping's commentary, dude. I love, dude, and like I said, I'm super biased. Michael Bisping is my second favorite all-time fighter, so I have Michael Bisping colored glasses on when he's commentating. But there are some he has some bad takes in the octagon. They all do, but he's had some bad takes that I've not agreed with. But as far as his just like entertainment value, he is so much more entertaining than any of those guys. Like, he's funnier, he's more charismatic, and yeah, he spends his like free time podcasting with a stand-up comedian. A little bit of that's going to rub off. He's going to get some timing, and he's going to, it's just going to be funnier. But yeah, as far as like commentating goes, like, I think all the fighters are kind of cringy a little bit. Like, Felder was bad. DC's really bad. Cruz is really bad. Yeah, I thought Felder was really bad too. But I did like the way he retired. Now that he's not, I almost like it now. Like, okay, you're not a fighter. You don't feel like, now I hope he doesn't go back and talk about like, I don't know, man. I guess they all do it. Talking about, oh, well, I remember when I was fighting so and so. And I mean, I do that. Everyone does that. Everybody does that. But still. Yeah, it is. It is. If you pop it out there and bring it right back to your chin, offense becomes defense. Yep. It's offensive and defensive. Yeah, they're all just company men, and that's just the thing about it. They're all company men. But yeah, my dream team, I like the banter that Cruz and Bisping throw back at each other. They bust each other's balls a little bit. I actually like that. I actually like when Cruz and Bisping fuck with each other a little bit. And so yeah, it would be Cruz, Bisping, and Anik. That's a pretty fucking good team right there. Cruz, Bisping, and Anik. And some people don't like this guy, but I like some John Gooden, man. I like John Gooden. He's got some cheeky comments. But yeah, I like Bisping and Cruz together. I think they're pretty good, man. I think they make a good odd couple. Yeah, I like that crew, man. And it kind of keeps the he kind of steers the ship, keeps them like focused on the fight, and then Cruz and Bisping kind of like bicker with each other. I kind of like that dynamic. Because Cruz is funny too, man. I will give him credit. Cruz is a funny motherfucker. He's got good comedic timing. He's got some good one. Dude, Cruz is a good roaster, man. Cruz is an excellent ball buster, dude. Cruz is a great fucking ball buster. And when him and Bisping go at it, I think it's pretty funny. I think it's pretty good. Jesus Fernandez says, wah, 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 wah. Yeah. Yeah, he's just a fat. Rogan's a fat cat now. You can tell, dude. He don't give a fuck. He doesn't even like really hide his biases anymore. Like he's just like, oh, whatever. Like he knows that he's always got a spot there. Dana's never gonna fire him. He just doesn't give a fuck, man. But yeah, he's like, it was different when it was him and Goldberg because Goldberg was like the casual and Rogan was like the expert. But now you got these fighters, and it's like Rogan, like they know more about fighting than you, bro. Like they know way more about fighting than you. I mean, I still think that when Rogan is on his game and he's being objective, his commentary still excites me. But when I can see these being biased, it infuriates me. So I just like overall, I'm just kind of getting sick of Rogan. Like I would much rather I always liked Rogan best on his podcast when he is talking to fighters and when he's talking about fighting. That's always what I've liked the most about Rogan. That's always when I thought he was the most thoughtful and insightful. That is always where I felt like his sweet spot is. Never thought he was funny with the comedy. Never thought he was like the best commentator ever. Never really thought much of anything other than his interviewing and his podcasting. I always thought that was like really, he does a really good job with analyzing fights with the fighters. I actually like that a lot from him. And when he's on his game, his commentary is pretty good too. And I still love the way that Rogan just, oh, like nobody does that like Rogan. The exclamation when someone gets hurt, oh, like no one can hit that fucking note like Rogan, man. He's a fucking ball buster, dude. He is, man. He does, dude. He's got some good one-liners. Yeah, seriously. Yeah. I've never cared much for them as commentators. Yeah. None fucks given, bro. None fucks. Yeah, no, that's true. That's true. He does hype the casual fans up. Absolutely. He still does that well. And I gotta keep reminding myself that there's still just like kids that are in their like late teens, early 20s that are like just getting into MMA like I was. Like I was like the ultimate casual 1.2. And I'm kind of a prick, so I just kind of forget that sometimes. But whatever, like, and Rogan did appeal to me at that time. I can definitely see how he appeals to the casual fan. Rogan, bro. You see his podcast, dude? Yeah, I've seen an episode or two. I don't think fucking years. But yeah, that's kind of just how I feel about those guys. But overall, yeah, I really liked how Felder retired. I think there's some other fighters that need to take a page out of his book and just like, dude, just Indiana. Let it go. You're never gonna be champion. Ever. All right, but I think I'm gonna kind of wind it down on that one. I need to attend to some household matters, check in with the missus, eat some dinner, watch some Castlevania, get real stoned and watch some Castlevania. I'm in the fourth season, boys. If you like violent action and or horror and or anime style, check out Castlevania. It's about the best shit there is going. It's about the best animated show there is right now. I'd even slightly edge it out to Invincible, which I have a close second. And obviously, there's only been one season of Invincible, so for one season, it was fucking good. But Castlevania, the writing, dude, Malcolm McDowell is in Castlevania. Like, the voice acting is fucking good. The story is good. It is based off the third Castlevania game. But the action is awesome, man. The story is compelling. I give a shit about the characters. It's actually pretty funny. And the animation and the action, the horrific, like, demon shit, like, they show some motherfuckers getting literally ripped limb from limb by some demons, dude. There's, like, ridiculous vampire gore. Some vampires get shredded and destroyed just about every fucking way you can imagine. Like, there's vampires turning against Dracula, like, conspiracies. It's fucking great, man. I'm all about some goddamn Castlevania. I've just been, as far as TV is concerned, I've been consumed with it. It's fourth season going on now. It's really good. And yeah, I'm definitely gonna get stoned and watch some of Castlevania with the missus, eat some dinner, do some tape study. Like I said, Wednesday, boys. Wednesday will be my first official Mr. Arkansas's Mecca Season 4 hype stream. That's Wednesday. Probably about 5 o'clock. And yeah, if anybody talks to Bipolar before I do, would you let him know I am trying to get in touch with him so I can give him that entry fee? So yeah, shout out to everyone that came through the stream today. There were 12 people in here at one point. That might not be a whole lot, but it means a lot to me. So I appreciate everyone that came through. Seriously. Yeah, it's good, bro. It's fucking good. Trevor Belmont is fucking hilarious. That is my dude, man. Trevor Belmont, the drinking wisecracking, ass-kicking fucking demon slayer, dude. Voiced by Richard Armitage, the guy that played Thorin Oakenshield in The Hobbit. He's a fucking good actor, man. Good voice actor, too. These fucking vampires. When you get back to whatever shithole hell, like he's like, dude, I'll do it. It's intense, man. And when you get back to whatever shithole you came from, you tell them there are still Belmonts up here, dude. She gives me charge, man. Fucking love that show. But yeah, it's gonna be this. There's only 4 seasons right now. I think it's moving from Netflix, but they're gonna continue it on some other platform. I think some other like streaming platform. But yeah, man, I'm all about it. But yeah, the action is tight too. The fight choreography is awesome. There's a lot of like, they actually use a lot of boxing in the fight choreography. There's a lot of like punches being slipped, like uppercuts and shit being thrown. Like fight choreography is good, dude. And yeah, there's some like sweet weapons and like magic mirrors and like a dude that can command a demon army. So that the shit's getting crazy with Isaac now. Like the Forge Master, shit's getting crazy with him, dude. He's about to start riding on fucking Camilla's bitch ass. But yeah, man. So but yeah, I appreciate everybody's top through today, man. It was a fucking good stream. I need to go through this stream and I'm gonna wrench some people up, man. I gave a shout out to my dude Tommy Egan. I gave him his wrench today. There's some other people I need to give wrenches to. So I'm gonna go back through the stream and because I can't do it from StreamYard, I'm gonna have to go do it on YouTube. But yeah, I'm gonna wrench some more y'all up, man, because I do want to show as much appreciation as I can for my supporters. So yeah, big shout out to all you guys. A lot of people came through today. I don't want to miss anybody. I always feel guilty when I do that. And I like to go back through and shout everybody out individually by name, but I feel bad when I miss people. So I'm just gonna say this: everyone that came through, you know who you are. I really do appreciate it. I hope y'all have a fucking great week, man. And I hope to see y'all on Wednesday because we're going to be hyping this motherfucking Mecca, dude. Season 4 is coming up next, not this week. Not this week, but next week. It's fucking coming, man. It's coming up quick. So y'all better be ready, man. I'm fucking ready. I hope y'all are. Now, I know y'all ready to do this shit, man. It's about to go down, dude. 2 weeks. So yeah, Wednesday it's on. Wednesday it is fucking on. I hope to see y'all there. Big shout out to the rabid dog, Mr. Arkansas. If you don't know what I'm talking about, if you hear Mecca and you're like, what the fuck is that? Subscribe to Mr. Arkansas. Check out his videos and his streams. You'll figure it out. But yeah, man, thank you to everybody that stopped through. Had 12 people appear at one point. That's real fucking sick. So yeah, man, I will be back Wednesday. Hope y'all have a good evening. This has been just my 2 cents. Catch y'all on the next one, boys. Peace.